Hey guys, welcome back to another one. We got a special guest here worldwide, and we're going to be teaching you some very simple skills for new players. Like walking, wall running, wall climbing. He's going to teach you scaling, because I'm not very good at it. And pinch climbing. So let's get straight into the video, and we will start with the fast walking. For the fast walking, what you're going to kind of want to do is come over each foot, or hand, like so, like this, right? Yeah,
like this.
it's basically funny running, except off to the side of you. So for a more in-depth perception of what I'm doing is my hand, so instead of doing a funny run like this or like this, you're doing it like this, just spinning your hands with, you can do it with one hand or one finger, two fingers, your whole hand. You're just kind of off to the side, so you get an easier push and an easier forward instead of just in front of you like this. So you're kind of like taking the further steps. Alright, on to scaling. Alright guys, so it turns out the guy's thing died, so I guess I'll be teaching you scaling. I'm not very good at it, but I'm gonna do my best. So I'm gonna put this in first person to kind of give you a better like perception. So if you're doing like a tree like this, what you're gonna want to do is stay on this side, and you're gonna kind of want to push up and like kind of grab onto it. But you're gonna like basically however you can get up the tree, like works, because again it's kind of personal. And also for close branches, you can kind of like just hop up to the next one, and then you can pinch climb the rest of your way up. So let's go over to like the number one starting tree. Like this is the start tree. You start right here, you're gonna come up and you kind of push. Once you push off the tree, 1, 2, you're gonna push back. So it's 1, 2, push back. And now here is another one where you can, the branch right there, push hard, and you can kind of wrap around the top of it. Gosh. Wrap around like the top of it. And then you're just going to kind of pop your way back to the top and over it. And I didn't mention this in the beginning, but we will be doing some branching. And obviously the way to start branching is by scaling. So scale up the tree you want to do. Doesn't really matter. Oh crap. Okay, so again, personal preference. You're gonna want to see branches that you can see because of these leaves. Some of them are hard to see, like this one. If the branches get in your way, or not the branches, the leaves get in your way, they don't actually affect your player, but they will affect your ability to see. So make sure to find branches with the leaves in a pattern that you can see. And yes, for branching, you can't touch the ground. Just if you want to like get good at branching, I would recommend staying off of the tree or off of the ground for as much as you can. Or not the ground, this. Like, you're gonna be less predictable if you're coming through the trees like this. Yeah. So anyways, That's branching. So kind of just personal preference. Again, just go along the branches. Doesn't really matter how you do it. Just follow, just follow like a route. Let's say I'm coming across, back this up. There we go. So let's say I have a route for this. If I'm coming across here, I always want to take another step through it. So instead of coming around here and just going straight to this branch, go to this branch, but then immediately take another step to another branch to get really quick with it. Okay, next is wall running. I'm also not very good at this. I mean, I can do it. I mean, I'm kind of okay at it, but what you're gonna want to do is you can see me. You're gonna want to start off. This is everything in Gorilla Tag is personal preference. I like taking an L, the opposite L, on my right hand, kind of just pushing up like that, and I can go all the way to the top. It's pretty quick and easy if you just take the opposite L or the L, depending if you're lefty or righty. Righties, it's just, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm a lefty, but I use my right hand for wall climbing or running. But you're gonna need a lot of practice with wall climbing before you will run. And so I'm going to show you what I do like that. Okay, so what I do is if I'm on this wall, I kind of bounce here until I get to this little crack, and then I bounce back and forth all the way till top. So it's kind of a mix of wall verting and wall running, because verting is like you like go like straight up, and I'm not very good at that. So yeah, next is probably in between the easiest and hardest. It's not hard, but it's kind of hard for new players. So I'm gonna take you to the wall. It's a lot easier than it looks. Yep, we're doing pinch climbing. So for pinch climbing, I'll do a selfie one or a first person one after this. What you're gonna want to do is you want to grab the wall, push up, grab, push yourself into it and grab, push yourself into it and grab, just like this. That's simple. I'll take you on a first person of what I'm doing, so you guys can see my hands. Grab the wall, push up and push in. So it's like this, and take your hands in a circular motion, but the better you get, you kind of get like almost like a, how can I put this, like a D. Like you go down hard, but then you come back up quick. It's really hard to explain. Like I'm a really good pinch climber because I don't scale very much, but you kind of like push up and like that. So it's kind of hard to explain. Yeah. So you push up, grab, push up, grab, push up, grab, push up, grab. And one fatal trick, or not fatal, one really good trick for this is when you push your hands here and come up. When you put your hands here and you come up, kind of put your elbows, like my elbows are right in front of me, even though they look behind me. Kind of make them almost touching your stomach. So when you come down, like when you push down, make them hit your stomach, and then keep going. It actually makes it a whole lot easier. So like, here, make him touch my stomach, here, make him touch my stomach, and so forth. And to get really fast at it, and once you get pretty good, just keep them at your stomach once you do that first push off. So it's kind of hard to explain. It's like this. And this is like, that's what I do. This is what it looks like. Now, I do have Rock Monkey, which makes me faster, but it still makes you really fast when you do it. Now, for like the last skill that I'm gonna teach, I mean, I can kind of teach one more, but again, everything in Gorilla Tag is personal preference. So, if someone's like, oh, do it like this, do it like that, no, do it the way you want to. So you don't have to listen to me. Like for scaling, if you want to do like 2 hands like this, almost like Lucio up the tree, I can't even freaking Lucio normally. It's like that, Lucio up the tree. You're more than welcome to, if you're good at that, just like that. It's personal preference. Now for the last one, it's wall climbing, which kind of also, sorry, there's something in my headset. So it's kind of branch off into the wall running. So just for a brief summary, you've seen these all over the internet. Ski, kind of, but then tilt your, like what I like to do is not like my hands flat like this, kind of at a little bit of an angle up. So it's kind of like this. So I'll show you, and then I'll tell you guys what to do. But again, personal preference. So bounce. You can rotate your body with the wall. Yeah, so there you go. Now, personal preference. Personal preference. I just learned about this. This is cool. Anyway, personal preference, and just be yourself. Like, not in that way, yes, in that way, but just kind of like mess around. You'll figure it out. Like, I can't wall vert yet, but like, I mean, I'm pretty stinking close. Like, watch. Like, I can't wall vert yet, but I'm pretty stinking close. And for all those advanced people out there who learn really fast, I recommend something to mess with kids. This kind of backwards wall climb. I can hardly do it. Yeah. Another thing, for wall running, this is a very important thing. Just watch. So I'll explain it as I go, but when you're wall running, if you're not like me and you don't bounce back and forth in between the wall, you're gonna run out of wall fairly quickly. So I can't do it with my left hand, I'm not very good with it, but I'd recommend, if you're not gonna do what I do and bounce in between the walls like this, it's basically a weird wall vert, and then I'll go and jump onto this branch. But you have to, I'm saying you have to, but you have to at least kind of practice both hands for wall running, because if you don't, and you don't do it like me, you're gonna run out of wall. And depending on how like good you are and strong you are at this, like me, I used to be able to like do it normally, but since I gained this ability, like bounce back and forth, even like barely, you're gonna get caught up. Like, there's a guarantee, and that tree right there is a killer because it kind of stops you here, But then if you go back around with your other hand, you can kind of almost switch up the tree where you can kind of bounce back. I'll show you what I mean. And it's really helpful if you can do both. I can kind of do both. Like, see what I mean? Tree gets here. Sorry. Let me just get up. I'd recommend that branch right, this one, to stop at. And you can turn around. And you can kind of go back to get up and through. So, unless you're gonna do it like me, with the wall bouncing back and forth, I would definitely recommend learning how to use that tree with your advantage. Because I'll do it one more time. So, bounce back, and I didn't do it that time, but you get it. Like, bounce, get through the tree. Obviously, you aren't gonna go as far, like sailing with Outrock or Lava Monkey, but anyway, bounce back. You got it. And if I can recommend one more thing with wall climbing, always make sure to stay below yourself. So if your controllers are crossing above your head, it's going to be really hard unless you're experienced. So like up here, 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 you're going to fly off the wall. So just be careful with it out there. You don't have to, because again, personal preference. Keep your controller, for me, keep your controllers above probably the top of your headset. Keep the controller above the top of your headset. You got it. Peace out.